Hi everybody and welcome back to the Space News Pod. This is a show about SpaceX, NASA, and spaceflight. Today we're going to be talking about Booster 4. We're going to be talking about Ship 20, SN20. We're going to be talking about the schedule for testing for Booster 4 going forward for about the next week. Also a weird road closure that's coming up. Everything about the Starbase Starship launch facility down at Boca Chica, Texas. So stay tuned for all of this. Now, today, SpaceX had a bunch of nitrogen deliveries to the orbital area. This is really great going forward because it looks like they're filling it up, getting ready for another test, possibly a cryogenic test for Starship's booster, Booster 4, that's on the orbital pad right now. Now, they have to continue doing these booster tests for the foreseeable future. Make sure that everything works right. Make sure that the tank farm works right. Make sure that all the internal plumbing works and that the flow of fuel from the tank farm to the ship and to the booster are totally fine. SpaceX has road closures coming up down at Boca Chica, which clues us into their testing schedule for the next week. Sunday, February 20th, from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. That's only 1 hour for a road closure, which is very strange. Now, Tuesday, they skip Monday. Now, Tuesday, February 22nd, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. That's an all-day, 12-hour road closure on Tuesday. Wednesday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So all next week, minus Monday and minus Friday, but they could change that at any time. We could get a Friday. Monday is a federal holiday, President's Day, so probably not going to be doing it on Monday, but we might get a Friday road closure as well, depending on what happens throughout the week. So SpaceX isn't just doing plumbing tests down at Boca Chica, Texas at Starbase. They're also testing infrastructure. And what I mean by infrastructure is something that could move something. So the lift arms, they were testing those today. This is Saturday, the 19th of February. And they were lifting up nothing, but they were testing the lift arms up and down slowly, ever so slightly. And you can see at the video at the very end of this that the lift arms are raising, or they're lowering down at this point. It's very cool. It's very subtle, very, very slow, but you can see it happening. And sometimes you can't even notice it when you're there because it's absolutely slow and it makes no noise when it happens. And all of this is happening in concert while SpaceX is filling up the tanks for the orbital tank farm. They're doing lift tests. They're doing construction at the site, and they're also moving things around. They have giant cranes that are moving things around. They have people movers that are moving things around. And right there you see a liquid nitrogen truck going by. So all this stuff is happening at the same time down at Starbase, Boca Chica, Texas. As you can see, there's a delivery happening right now at Boca Chica. This happens all the time. Things are moving in and out of Starbase all the time. I want to tell you about something cool. This is our new project, starshipshirts.com. Check out our SpaceX-inspired merch. Starship booster engine layout, short sleeve t-shirt, our bestseller, 33 Raptor engines. Starship booster will be the most powerful rocket ever flown. Get your t-shirt today at starshipshirts.com. It's secure, it's easy, checkout process is very simple. We ship worldwide. Thanks, guys, for all of your support. Now let's get back to Starbase here. You can see right here, very ever so slightly, Starship's catch arms, the lift arms, if you will, are moving. I'm moving my camera too, so you can't really see exactly, but you can kind of tell that it's moving. Then I zoomed in. I couldn't tell when I was there because it was really bright. But zoom in on the nose cone of Ship 20, and you can see little by little, tiny, tiny bit, you can see the catch arms moving. They're testing inches at a time. Inch, they'll stop, then they'll move it up. And here you can see again, watch the lift arms. It's a really small version of what was happening before, but you can see it go. Now right here, what I was talking about earlier, the construction that happens at Starbase is constant. It looks like they're digging something back there. Maybe a berm, maybe a spot for another tank. I'm not exactly sure. I couldn't zoom in close enough to see exactly what they were doing back there, but I'm assuming it has to do with the orbital tank farm. I couldn't get a good angle on it. I was looking for another angle when I moved down the road a little bit, but I couldn't see exactly what they were doing down there or what they were moving or how they were moving it. It was very hard to see in there because there's so many pipes in the way. But I believe they're doing construction on something to do with the orbital tank farm or possibly a berm. If you know what's going on here, please let me know in the comments, because I was down there and I couldn't see anything through that fence through my camera. But I thought it was interesting to see. And if you know what it is, please let me know, because I want to learn just like you guys do. I want to learn what's going on down at Starbase every day. Now, it was open today. The road was open. No closures. You could get down to the beach. You could go all the way down to the beach if you wanted to. The road is beautiful now. They patched it up. I know a lot of people were asking about that. They patched up the road. Everything is good to go. It's a brand new surface on the road from Starbase production to Starbase launch facility. So that's really nice actually when you drive down there, because it's about a 30-mile drive down Highway 4, and it's a disaster zone some places. So at least they fixed that spot up. Now here's the lift arms again. Notice that they move ever so slightly, and they could be doing this because, you know, they have to keep these systems in check. Sure, they lifted booster. They put it on top of, or they lifted Starship and they put it on top of the booster, but they have to make sure that they can do it again. And they also have to fine tune what they did before, because they got precious data from the first lift. So they could be taking that data, integrating it into another system that they're working on, and testing out the new lift system with the data that they got from the first lift, just to test these things out. They don't have to lift anything with it. It's kind of like a configuration of the motors, servos, etc. Whatever moves this thing. It is a big piece of machinery. So they're working on that. As you can see, it's lowering down. It wasn't going for a lift because Ship 20 isn't in position for a lift today. But as you can see, they're continuing to move. And there you go. Some more tanker trucks going by. They're in and out of there all day long today. I was there all day, and there's one coming in as well. So thanks for watching, everybody. I do appreciate that. Was liquid oxygen right there. That was some LOX. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Like and subscribe. Helps out. Take care. Bye-bye.